Okay, hello and welcome to another fish video here. This one we're just going to have a very first quick look at the F18 Hornet in DCS on the Persian Gulf map. I'm not going to go through very much. I've spent about the last hour and a half just configuring some of the essential controls, pitch, yaw, trim, brakes, just the flight controls. Not done much with the avionics, and certainly no weapons on board. And for that reason I'm just going to do a quick takeoff and landing, and believe me, this is the first time I've actually moved the jet and taken it into the air, so let's see how it goes. We're just going to do a quick loop around this airbase and back and try and land again. So with that in mind, I do have my brakes set up, and confused me a little bit, but toes up, legs up mean that toes are down, and we're in brake mode there. Also haven't found, I can switch on our pilot here, but I haven't found anything which shows me the status of the flaps. Or the air brake. So we can see, I know I have a Trustmaster Warthog, and I've got the flaps matched to the flaps position, so that can tell me where it is without looking at the pit. But I can't see anything which demonstrates where the air brake is. Going to switch it on and have a quick look here. Okay, our gear switches here that I haven't used before, so we're just going to rely on using the mouse in the cockpit. I have nothing configured for the gear, and I think we're good to go. Just let me configure the hood to the way I want to see them. We have the HSI here, and on this side, let's see what we'll do here. We'll do a we'll actually do the engine here, okay, for takeoff. So notice that it's a glass cockpit. It's pretty much designed around the 3 MFCDs, and our normal analog instruments take very much a secondary role down here on the bottom right hand side. So we're going to rely on our HUD to indicate our speed and our aspect, and with that in mind, it looks like we're in an easterly heading. I'm not sure where our physical compass is here. Yeah, so we're east. So 090, so that gives us a cue for our return. I'm going to do just going to do one more control adjustment here. So we're using our slider to zoom in and out there. Okay, that looks like a decent view. So with that in mind, we're going to spool up. And we're going to let our partner overtake us. Flaps to the takeoff position. Not sure why we're overtaking him. Okay, we're up. Gear up. I need to trim right down here. Flaps up. So our trim is trim not behaving as I would expect. Yeah, we're trying to pitch. So I'm going to just turn back around west. Don't want to get too far away. So I'm going to have to check my trim controls for a start. There's our airbase down there. So I guess the default here are not. Yeah, because we would be probably sinking like a stone if these were kph. So let's try our air brake. Oh, we have it here on the screen. I see it now. Speed brake engaged. Doesn't give an indication of what position it's in. Just that it's on or off. Let's switch it off again. Yeah. That's handy to know.
Altitude.
Okay, I'm going to put brakes full on. There's obviously an altitude limiter there. I'm not sure how that's set up. Guessing it's a radar altimeter setting. Doesn't feel like we're at 3000 here. I don't think we are. So let's see where our altimeter. Oh yeah, switch that on. Okay, here we have it now. We see we have we're 750 radar altimeter. So I need to pump up a little bit here. So our stall speed seems to be around that. Yeah, it's definitely knots that we're flying in here. So we're going to configure the aircraft now for landing. We're slow enough to be able to pull down our brakes. I'm going to set our flaps to middle position first of all. I'm going to pull in our air brakes. Have to make that a tight turn at the end. So air brakes out again. And flaps to landing. Just want to bleed off some of our speed here. Okay, 160. Stall speed, I'm guessing. So pump it up a little bit here. And pitch for the black mark. Flare. think my AOA was a little bit too low that time. I was too late in spooling up. So that's just a quick introduction to the F18. Feels nice. Need to configure some controls a little bit better. Wheel brakes seem to work okay. Let's see, can we taxi off up here? Actually just need to rotate in order to taxi. We need to go back down the runway. Let's see how that works. Yeah, I'm not using any brakes here. Decent turn radius. So I'll park it here. So hopefully I'll spend a little bit more time on this, and I'll be back to you with another video as soon as I get more familiar. Thanks for watching.